So I will be reading out a story, and you have to add on something to it to give that story some strength. Okay? Some strength. You have to add on to it. At least about 5 or 6 sentences. So listen to me very carefully, right? Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
A Flight to Happiness. This is a story of a car that wanted to fly up in the air like all flying machines, like the fast jet, like the helicopters, or at least like a bird. Now let us read on to what the car has to say. I occupy a small portion of a huge porch in front of the greenhouse that is down the street of the city of Shripur. The owner of the house owns me, and he hardly drives me because he has a beautiful 12-seater van that takes his whole family of 10 members comfortably. I'm green in color and have a lovely design on the right door. What could I do to attract my master? Why is he not taking me? I can do nothing because I need someone to use a key to open me, to start the engine, to run along the roads, to turn, to honk, to feel proud as the best automobile. One early morning, when my master's wife wished to visit the temple with her daughter, she got into the van to start off. But what happened? The van refused to move. No sound of the starter, no sign of any light, nothing at all. After a lot of reluctance, they decided to take me. They first dusted me, cleaned me, checked the oils, checked the petrol, checked the air, and everything because I was not cared for months together. Without any without any hopes about my efficiency, they started the key, and lo, I zoomed in good speed outside the porch onto the road and finally reached the outside of the temple. I was parked in a safe place. After the visit to the temple, my master's daughter was so very happy about me. She decided to take the wheel and drive me back home. We reached home. It was announced that I was the most faithful little one of the family. I felt the happiest that day. I felt I was really flying high. Why did I feel so? And where do you think I flew? Where did I fly? Can you use your imagination and tell me? Yes. Was I clear? Atmika, Rishikesh, and Navjeet? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now you think, evolve what I had read out, what I had narrated, and add on about 5 to 6 sentences. Come on, take your time. You can scribble it in your paper and read it out. This is called narrating of an open-end story for you to close it. Close it with your ideas, which will match very well with the content. So, you are also holding my hand in order to compose a few lines to give that shine to the story. So now you also become an author. This is called co-authoring, sitting in the author's chair and trying to think the way the author thinks. Come on, I'll give you about 3 minutes. Add on 5 or 6 sentences, and you should feel convinced it goes very well with the content, and feel happy that you have done the crowning glory of the story. So you get the credit. I only guided you, but you take the credit of giving the crowning glory to the story. You have crowned the story by 5, 6 sentences, right? Okay? Who's ready now?
Ma'am, I got only 2 sentences.
Doesn't matter. Try to get at least 2 more. Let me see.
Okay, ma'am.
Nothing is impossible. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Who wants to read out?
I will.
Yes.
I did it like a fairy tale or something like that.
Okay, no problem. Whatever
Yeah.
comes out of your mind, you've written. No problem. Yes.
Uh, it was not a feeling. It was real.
Uh,
I was flying with my owners in the sky like a little bird.
uh,
They were surprised
uh,
and little bit afraid.
very good.
At last, my dream came true.
Uh,
That's it.
good. Very good. I would like you to change afraid to nervous, okay?
Yes, yes.
Because some words have an appeal, okay? Afraid is too colloquial.
Okay.
Make a little
Okay.
nervous. Excellent. I like yours. Who's ready? Who's the next one? Clemmy, you have an idea what you need to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Superb. Come on. I want the rest also to finish. Fast, fast. Who's ready now? Atmika, you ready? You said you had 3 sentences? Yes?
Yeah, ma'am.
Read it out. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I love a red color, so I'm a red car. And I love traveling, but my master don't, so I'm very sad of it. Why my master don't like me, but his daughter do.
Okay, good. Good. That's a nice emotional one. Who's ready next? And you read it out well, Atmika. Good. Who's the next one? Who's ready?
Ma'am, that day it was like I am the luckiest person in the world, and I fulfill my dream, and my family love me the most.
Then, so what did you do in return when you got so much of care and love? What did you do in return?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Pardon?
Can you please repeat the question?
No. When you got so much of care and love from them, what did you do in return as a faithful car?
I will help them.
Help them with what? Help them with what? Take them around? Fly up in the air?
Miss,
High up in the air? You could do that? You could become a flying machine? Did you become a flying machine?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Clemmy, how about you? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come on. Read whatever you've written. No problem.
I would like to add in the end of the story.
Yes, add it.
Even though I was not flying in the air, but I fly after a long time, like a helicopter. I'm so
Yes.
happy that owner's daughter loves me, and this made
This made my
day.
this made my happiness too. Okay? You got added happiness because of the owner's daughter, right? Okay? Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now this I'm giving you exactly 5 minutes. So quickly write down. You don't have to worry about the crossword figure. Just write down the answers in your paper and let me know. Put 1, 2, 3 and write down the answers. It may seem very, very simple, but people could make mistakes here. Come on,
Ma'am, can I say?
please, please. Yes,
Watching the TV,
very good,
watering the plants,
very good.
cooking dinner,
Superb.
cleaning the dishes,
Okay,
singing a song,
okay,
flying a kite,
okay.
reading a newspaper,
Superb.
brushing my teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Fantastic. So, what happens is many people say seeing the TV or looking at the TV. It is watching the TV. Why? Because you're watching with intent. Okay? Yes? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's it. So certain verbs are meant for certain actions. So we'll have to say it that way. Okay? Okay. Next one. Let me see if you can do it. This is also very simple. Yes. Think well and let me know. Find the rhyming words for the following. Use the clues with the words highlighted. In full, read the sentence and then give the answer. Okay? Yes.
Is it finding rhyming words in that sentence?
Come on, the first one. First one. I've
Yes.
highlighted one word in a different color. So
Yes.
read the full thing and then tell me what the rhyming word is. Okay? Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Read the full sentence. Then you'll be able to understand.
Your fire, is it rhyming?
Okay? Fire. Very good. Fire. Get the rhyming word for fire. That's right. Not your own, you rent it or borrow and rhymes with fire. What's a word? Possible word. Come on. Why are you taking so long? You want to try the second one? A big case to pack and sounds close to great. No? With the nose up in the air, what you get to get your photograph? What do you do to get your photograph? Normally, what do you do? What's the action you do when somebody wants to take a picture of you? Come on. And it should rhyme with nose.
We will pose.
Nose. Super duper. Good. That's a nice kit. Be careful you don't drop it in the... Yeah, let me... Yes?
Kid.
No, no. That's a nice kit. Be careful you don't drop it in the... Rhyming for kit. Come on. What's it? Pardon? What's the word that rhymes with kit here? Kit. Superb. Both the words have the same spelling. One a sea animal and the other you do it for safe packing. You pack something, you want to send it outside and you have to do it very carefully and it should be safe, the content of the packing. So what do you do? And it also means a sea animal. It's almost there. Pardon? Yes, Clemmy? Who can answer? It's there almost in the sentence. It's right here. You just have to add a letter. Is it so tough for you? No, you're unable to think about it. I thought it's very simple. In fact, believe it or not, I gave it to grade 5 students. And it was a cakewalk to them. I thought you're going to find it very childish and simple, but now I see that you're all cracking your nuts so much. Rishikesh, can you try? Rishikesh,
Seal.
wonderful. Who said that? See, fantastic. Now we haven't, now this big case to pack and sounds close to great. What is that?
Gate.
Pardon?
Gate.
No, not gate. A big pack, a big case. It's a big cardboard case where you put in things and pack. And it rhymes with grate. This is like grating the vegetable, grating the carrot and all that. But the big case in which you pack things, that is rhyming with grate. Now what you should do, the trick of the trade, start off with A. You cannot have the word. With B, brate, there's no word. Next, try, next word, try with C. Try with C. Great. Good. So you're great. G-R-E-A-T. For getting great. Now, fire. Fire, come on. Something that you don't own, but you take it for some time and you pay some money regularly. What is that called? It's not your own, but you're using it. And for using it, you pay some money. What is that called? A house where the house which is not yours, but you live there in that house, and every month you pay something, rent. So what have you done to the house? How did you get it for you to stay? You don't own it.
Higher.
Higher, super duper. Yes, I think for each one I have to give you 3 clues. Then you're comfortable, no? Yes? Next one. Okay. Now, match the proverb to the picture. The first picture, which proverb can you take? For the first picture, we find a group of children reading.
Second one. Knowledge is gaining knowledge. Sharing knowledge is gaining knowledge.
Very good. One more. There is one more. There is one more.
Reading makes a man.
Reading maketh a man means reading makes a man. Maketh is Old English. Okay. The second one, and which proverb?
A true sportsman is one who has the team spirit and who knows how to congratulate the winner.
Super duper. Very good. Thank you. Next one. A whole library of books. You've already said it. It doesn't matter. Come on.
Reading maketh a man.
Now, this all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Which one would it suit? Which picture would it suit?
Second.
Second. Very good. Super. And this picture, it's a beautiful home.
Bricks and stones build a house, but hearts builds a home.
Very good. The hearts build a home, but bricks and stones build a house. So the difference is house and home. House is just a building, but a home is filled with loving people who share their care and love with each other and make a happy environment. Okay? Right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
This is task 1. Read it. And I want you to build a lovely paragraph of just 5 sentences and give a lovely title. Your time begins now. Come on. I've given you the hint points. Carefully look at it. Come on. Make a very nice short news item. It can be a news item. It could be a paragraph. It could be in the form of a poem if you want to write it that way. No problem at all. Anyhow. Did you get it? Anyone can think of the first line that they would like to write? See, the first line of any paragraph or any news item should be that of a forceful one. When I mean forceful one is, people will wait for the other information to come one by one once they hear it. That's a forceful one. Drawing the attention. It's a clarion message. Clarion message is a clear message which makes the person, listener or reader, to wait. What next? What next? What next? What next? That's a clarion message. Come on. Anyone's got the first interesting sentence? Who's got
we should reduce and recycle the waste
We should reduce. Yes.
and recycle the waste
Okay.
or plastic.
Yes. How can you make the first sentence very interesting? You used wonderful words. Reduce, recycle. So how would you start it off? How would you make it like a, a kind of a heading for the first line? As the first line is going to be very important, and you've used 2 important words, reduce and recycle. How would you begin with that? Yes, come on. I'm going to present a short paragraph on the serious threat. And what is it? What is it? What is the serious threat?
Global warming.
Yes. Therefore, reduce and recycle. Put a full stop there. What is the next question? What should I reduce? And what should I recycle? That's your next question. So put what as a third forceful question. Then what do you add to that? You have to give a suitable answer which is convincing to everyone. You are giving a very important message, the need of today. So when you have that lovely question, what, and you've also given reduce and recycle as a starter, when you add the question what would you give as the answer? Lift it from here. Come on, take it from there. Come on, what's that?
We should reduce the smoke from the factories and industries.
Okay. So what is the whole thing about when you have to begin the starter sentence? What is it about?
It is about the global warming.
Global warming, yes. So we'll have to safeguard environment and the ozone layer that is affected very badly because of what?
Of the deforestation.
Yes, very good. So what is important to avoid deforestation? What is important? Replanting trees. Okay, what is that called? Replanting trees. What's the opposite of deforestation? Ooh, come on. What is the opposite of deforestation?
Afforestation.
Afforestation. Super duper. Yes. Then the most serious part of the whole campaign. What is that? Come on. What's that?
Reduce garbages.
Yes, garbage, dispose, reduce. Fantastic. Then what should we be aware of in the process of thinking about the environment? We should be consciously aware about what? I'm helping you with point after point. Okay. Come on. What should we be aware of? Can we carry a whole stack of plastic bags when we go for shopping? Yes? Can we? Come on. No. So what kind of packages? What kind of containers should we have?
You should use
Eco-friendly?
eco-friendly cloth bags.
Okay, very good. So this point has already been discussed. And what is it we have to talk about on fossil fuels, smoke from factories, industries, and nuclear plants? What is it should be? What kind of pollution these things cause?
Air pollution.
Air pollution, hazardous to health, right? Agreed?
Yes, ma'am.
To avoid fuel efficient, avoid vehicles which cause pollution, what kind of vehicles do we have? Do we use fuel efficient? To go beyond that, when 4 or 5 people are going to the same place, what kind of a facility can you avail so that we can avoid fuel pollution?
Public transport.
Pardon?
Public transport.
Yes, that is pool car. Okay, pool system. Very good. So all these finally will reduce global warming and we'll have a very friendly, eco-friendly environment. Right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. So this is how you frame a paragraph. First thing is have a very catchy starter sentence. You can use the words given there in the hints. Never mind. If you can add on your word also, fantastic. And then take it very sequentially. This is called a sequential process where you don't disturb the sequence. You start off and you completely cover the different points and have a very good conclusion. Okay? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Super duper. Task 2. Now, think about the questions and we'll all have a brainstorm of this. Come on. In full sentences. I don't want broken words. I want in full sentences. Answer the following questions and cogently arranged answers to build a paragraph on traveling. To each answer, add a line to blend with the answers. First one, are there many reasons for people to travel or is there only one reason? Yes? Come on, tell me, any one of you. Do you feel there are many reasons for people to travel or do you feel there's only one single reason? What is it? Come on. Why do people travel?
Many.
Many reasons. Very good. Why do people travel?
People travels for many things like
Work.
going to place,
On work.
going to places for work,
Then
for school,
on tour, sightseeing, going around places of interest. Then meeting up with family people, going for a function, going for an occasion, very many reasons. Okay. So we know why people need to travel. In the second one, I think we have discussed more than 4 to 5 reasons why people need to travel. Now, modes of travel today, and describe how people traveled 100 years ago. Which is the most convenient mode of travel today for people, not being wasting the time and finding it convenient? Yes? What's the most convenient way of traveling nowadays?
We'll use cars, vehicles like that. And
Yes?
for going to many countries, they will use aeroplane.
Aeroplanes. Okay.
And
How?
before 100 years ago, they used ships.
Yes. Finish it. Just imagine 100 years ago, what kind of a facility did we have in terms of transport?
They used ships.
Okay. Even prior to that? Yes, ships and boats, fine. Prior to that?
Only rich people have car.
Okay, now today we have car. 100 years, 150 years ago, 200 years ago, many people walked. They were unmindful of the distance. They walked. Probably they also had, the cart, the bullock cart, any other cart, which is very, very native but very convenient. It was convenient, but took a long time to reach a place. Definitely, reaching a place is fast these days because our modes of transport have changed. Then, now the fifth question is a very important question. This is the most crucial part of the whole thing. Do you agree that when you travel, you get educated? Do you agree? You gather knowledge when you travel? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. How? What do you know about different kinds of what? Different kinds of?
Different kinds of places, people, culture, etc.
Wonderful. Super duper. Yes. Then, what is the advantage of traveling to places of historical interest? Yes, come on. From the leaves of the history book, we get into a kind of reality. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes,
Why?
ma'am.
Because we get a visual treat, don't we? We understand, oh, yes, in this particular topic, we've learned about this. Now we are looking at it and we are enjoying ourselves, right? Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. How does one feel to travel and spend time on a hill station? Now talk about the season when they can choose the hill station. In which season do they choose? Come on, such a simple question.
In the summer,
They go to the hill station, they choose to spend time there. Why? To
To
escape,
relax.
yes, to feel cool, to escape from the heat. Superb. People, culture, traditions are the different areas of educational sources. Do you agree? Do you agree? There's a lot of education with people. Do you agree that's a lot of cultural education that we get? Do you agree that we also learn about the traditions of different places?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you agree that we learn about the different languages of different places? Do you agree that we learn about the different, food items of different places? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
The dress, right? So many things. Definitely, we really get ourselves educated in all these areas in different places. And definitely, all these are very good educational sources. How do we normally gather historical information? We don't have to go to a place of historical interest. But now, normally, as a school student, how do you gather historical information? How do you get historical information?
from the textbooks.
Textbook, superb. That's the first thing. And your teacher, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Superb. That is the answer I wanted. Spark. The more we travel, the more we what? One word. The first word is L. Come on.
Learn.
Learn. Next word is E.
Explore.
Explore. Explore. Okay. Third word, E again.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. A fourth word, E again.
Excitement.
Excited. Okay. Fifth word, E again. We feel what we are learning, what we are going through. We feel we are part of it. We are part of it. We saw a cultural show. We felt we were on the stage with the actors. We were at the dinner table in one particular place. And when the dinner was served, we felt we were part of it. You get that feeling and you sort of, I'm almost giving you the answer. And then you tell people, oh, that was a wonderful, probably a lovely boat ride you enjoyed.
Extraordinary.
Pardon?
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary is not wrong, but another word which you go through. You go through. I'll give you another clue. Are you new to this? No, I have gone through. For the past 3-4 years, I've gone through this. So I know what it is because I've been part of it. Come on, another word in E. The second letter is X. The second letter is X. Oh. The third letter is P.
Explore.
Explore, we've done with that. We did with that. After exploring, you go through a situation. Are you new to something? Somebody asks you. No, I have.
Experience.
Very good. Super duper. Clap for yourself. Experience. So the more we travel, the more we earn experience, whatever all other words you said, and we get educated. Fantastic. Now observe the two pictures. Each one of you is a newspaper reporter. Make a report. You have a fire here, you have flood here. 3 sentences here, 3 sentences here. You imagine you are a newspaper reporter and you have visited the 2 sites. 3 sentences here, 3 sentences here. Come on. What can you call it as? You agree? You can call it as natural calamity, yes? Or disaster, yes? Mother Nature's fury or anger, yes. Now come on, I've given you a very good guideline. Now how will you make it? Come on, fast. Quick. Who can give me the first sentence for the first picture?
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I say about the second picture?
Okay, fine, no problem. Voice is yours.
The Kerala is under a disaster. 168 people died in the flood.
Okay.
100 houses collapsed.
Superb. You sound a reporter, really. Then,
Yeah, that's all.
what's the government trying to do for that, ma'am? What's the government trying to do for that?
Government is trying to help the people
Okay.
whose houses collapsed.
So what are they giving them instead? How are they looking after them? Come on.
The people without their houses are in a camp.
Superb. Is it a dry camp? Comfortably dry camp?
Yes, ma'am.
Super duper. Yes. And what about their food, man? Come on. What about their food? Are they given packets of food from time to time?
Kerala government is giving a kit to every people
Okay, very good.
with rice and groceries.
Very good. Superb. And what about their health check, ma'am? Because they've suffered with water all around, almost drowned, but they survived. What about their health? Help.
They get a chance to visit a doctor.
Okay, that is, you could also put it this way: a team of doctors visited them, right, and rendered whatever help they wanted. Superb.